Hi, friend. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the Honda. I am sitting here outside of Starbucks near the Midwest side of Douglasville, Georgia. My I am anointed to do business in the earth t-shirt from the Bronner Brothers. I used to do an event here in Atlanta once a year where they would pray over small businesses. And so I wear this shirt and it keeps the faith and the hope alive. Hey, Ambria Shandra Kemp, how are you, cousin? So I'm sitting here in my car and got the unction to do a live. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Andrika J. Austin. I go by Coach AJ for short. I'm founder of thebossof.me, where I love helping you confidently convert conversations to clients, cash checks, and credit cards. Miss Brenda Kelly, did you mean to add a request to join me? I would love to have you here live with me. We're talking about, let me read it because I know my title is super long. It says you can have a highly organized, efficient, low stress, highly profitable, easier, quicker, and more affordable than you. Let me go ahead and post it. Get back in the groove of my Facebook Lives because I haven't been on here in a while. So let me remember to do this. What I'm doing for those of you who are live with me, and if you're watching replay, hey, replay viewers, make sure you let me know where you're watching from. I want to say hello, give you a shout out in your city. I'm here in West Georgia. I'm pinning in the comments the $97 book writing masterclass, you guys. When I say masterclass, I have poured out like Oprah has taught us to do, giving you every single thing you need to write your book this year, become an author, and it doesn't have to be stressful. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me try to turn me up. Let me know if you cannot hear me. I will do my best to try to fix that. You guys, I have bootlegged and rigged my little tripod, and hopefully it'll stay with me. Hey, Angela Baker. Angela, are you an author? Are you looking to become an author this year? We're sitting in the car, girl. We're talking about writing your book. So for those of you who don't know, women, how to self-publish and sell their story. You know, that story that's deep down in your heart. It may even be giving you some pain, some heartburn. God has laid it on your heart that it's time to tell your story. You know that one. Well, it's time to get it in a book. And I teach you how to self-publish that, become a self-empowered, self-published author, meaning that you know how to write your book, tell your story, travel and speak about it, sell your books, get more speaking gigs, tell other people about it. They refer people, they buy book copies, they come to your events. You get it? That's what I help you do. Hey, Wanda B. Smith, how are you? Wanda was in the book writing masterclass you'll see over at bit.ly/2019 writer. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Because I notice you're coming on and off, and sometimes you do that if the coverage is spotty or maybe you can't hear me. Y'all don't have me sitting here talking to myself, okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I gotta do the little sign with it to make sure that you can hear me. It's been a while since I've been on, but I have a lot of you that I've been meeting and working with. I have a mastermind that I do here in Douglasville once a month, where I meet with a small group of elite ladies who are just sitting and writing their book with me, one-on-one, getting that undivided coaching and attention and writing time. One of my clients, Kim, she says, AJ, I love the fact that this day on my calendar is set aside just for me to start writing my book and telling my story. So Kim and Elisa, and we have a couple more people there. They are about 6 months into this book writing process the most, and they're wrapping up soon. So I'm looking for a new group of women to bring along with me, but you have to purchase the masterclass first to know kind of what it's like to work with me and the information that I share and what it's like to start writing your book, sharing your story, getting help, getting it out of your head, getting from a place of, can I do this? Am I too old to do this? Does anybody really want to read my book? Is it time to tell my story? What will my family think? Will anybody buy my book? Will people talk about me? Am I telling too much? I'm in your head, right? Has any of these questions ever kind of flooded your mind and took over your thinking that you can write a book? Let's chat about it. I'm here to answer your questions. So over at bit.ly/2019 writer, again, bit.ly/2019 writer is a $97 book writing masterclass where I pour into you for 2.5 hours. Hey, Clark. And I give you everything you need to successfully self-publish and sell your first book. So for those of you who are here with me live, let me see an emoji. Are you an author? Are you wanting to become an author? Maybe you've written a book and it's just kind of sitting on your computer collecting what's known as digital dust. You're not really doing anything with it, but if somebody wrote that book and released it with your same title, you would be furiously mad. Same thing, right? Is that you? Are you trying to write? Are you just on here like, let me see what AJ's talking about? Because she's not in her office with the glittery background today. Y'all, I'm sitting in the Honda. I have a 2-seater sports car. And my other side is atrocious. You don't even want to see it right now. But I'm just chilling here outside of Starbucks. I just came from Arden's Garden and another little coffee cafe we have here. I've been trying to find a nice place to sit outside in the sun/shade and get some work done, get some thinking cleared. But I just wanted to sit here for a minute and chat with you. Because one of my colleagues, she told me, she said, AJ, we miss your lives. So I want to jump on and answer any questions you have about writing your book. You guys, I know you're on here with me. I appreciate your support. I am also here to support you. What questions can I answer for you about writing your book this year? Okay, so we're about 22 days into the month of March. And today here in the city of Atlanta, the Atlanta City Council officially deemed March 21st Women's Entrepreneur Day. So this day has been given to us here in this city. We literally have the keys to the city to do what we've been called, chosen, and empowered to do. And for me, on my end of this world, it's helping women successfully self-publish and sell their stories. Put it in a book, put it in a speech, travel, talk about it. If you guys have been following my stories, y'all see my funny bloopers behind the scenes. Recently, Saturday, I went to an event here in Atlanta that was out by the airport. And if you've ever flown into Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, you know the hectic traffic and the construction and flights leaving in and out, hotel check-in and out, conferences everywhere. It was just a lot going on, even on the inside of me, because I'm like, oh my God, this is out of my norm. Where do I go? What do I do? So I shared some quick video tips that I've been posting. Can you guys hear me? Please let me know that you can hear me in the comments. Somebody let me know that you can hear me. Otherwise, y'all just staring at my lips moving and me smiling. So Saturday, I was so happy that I did not wear heels to this particular event. The hotel that the event was at was near the airport, and it was a lot bigger inside than I thought. And if I would have had on heels, you guys, I don't know. Y'all would have had to pray for me. I would have asked them to bring one of the little bellman carts and just trolley me on to the event because, excuse me, I went from one end of the hotel to the next trying to find out where it was because there was no signs. So you guys see the quick video that I posted today and in my stories as well. Breathing hard, no signs, didn't know where I was going, lost. And then I realized, you know what? That emotion that I was feeling in that moment of frustration may be how you're feeling when it comes to writing your book. You're lost. You don't know where to start. You need a sign. You're like, God, is this the time for me to write my book? If so, send me something, send me a resource, send me a person. And I'm that person, you guys, over at bit.ly/2019writer. I put together a $97 book writing masterclass. Someone just purchased it about 4 o'clock this morning. I was excited for her to get started, Elise. And she's here in the West Georgia area with me as well. And so she actually matriculated through Mercer University with me through a couple classes. And she's like, I've been watching your journey. I want to write my book. It's time to tell my story. Women need to hear what I have to say. God has put something on my heart that I know will bless other women. And so it's time, you guys. I'm not here to beat you up. I'm not here to make you feel guilty. I'm not here to shame you or do what some people call marketing to the pain. I don't believe in that because I don't like when people sell me things like that. What I do believe in is the next generation that you have to influence. What I do believe in is that for those of you moms out there who have little ones, they're looking up to you. They're wondering what's next, what to do. Oh my gosh, I'm much older than a child, but at the same time could really use motherly advice a lot of the times because there's still some things in adulting that gives me anxiety attacks, okay? So when you think about the wisdom that you can share with those who need it, then you put it in a book, and you have that for legacies and generations to come. And it's sharing your wisdom, what you would do in a certain situation, giving someone else advice, sharing that love and that understanding, that feedback, that support versus judgment or criticism, like some people sell you. So anyway, when it comes to writing your story and putting it in a book and actually selling it or giving it away, offering it just as something free, it takes some patience. It takes structure. It doesn't have to be stressful. Hey, Gracie, it doesn't have to make you pull your hair out. It doesn't have to have you second guessing. Can I do this? Do I have enough time? I work too much. I got too many kids. A lady called the office yesterday. She said, AJ, I have 5 kids. Could you call me and remind me? I said, listen, we don't believe in calling and reminding you to do anything, because when it comes to coaching, when it comes to writing your first book, when it comes to starting a business and making money and building a legacy, you make time for what you want. You don't necessarily, unless it's someone's assigned job, you don't sit and wait on someone to call you to remind you to do something. No, when you want it bad enough, you go out and get it. And then when you realize that you don't have to struggle to get something like your book done or make your first sale before your book is even out, you have to say yes to the hand that's being extended to you, the help that's being offered to you, the structured system that has been set up. And that's just what I've done over at bit.ly/2019writer. It's pinned in the comments. Again, bit.ly/2019writer. You guys see the traffic and the commotion moving along here in Douglasville. It's a beautiful day outside. And I said, let me catch some natural sunlight, hop on here and chat with you guys about writing your book. You guys are really quiet today, so either you can't hear me, or you missed me and you just wanted to jump in and see what I was talking about, or you said, let me check out her earrings today, let's see which one she's wearing, or you like my glasses, so you jumped in and be like, let me stare at her glasses, or you like the shade of lipstick that I have on today, or you're wondering, what does her shirt say? Or you're like, wow, it's a different environment. AJ's sitting in her car. I've never seen her car. What is it like? What is she doing? If you peek in the back, you can see my little red spoiler on the back, you guys. So those are the reasons that you're here, but I really hope that you read my long title, which let me read it to you again. It says, you can have a highly organized, efficient, low stress, highly profitable, easier, quicker, and more affordable book writing journey than you think. And I'm here to help you do that. bit.ly/2019writer. Again, bit.ly/2019writer. I'm people watching, you guys. It's so funny. The people you see go in and out of the Starbucks cafe, and then thoughts are going in my head, about different scenarios. But anyway, that's going on while I'm talking to you guys. It's going on in the background. Do you have any questions? Whether you're listening live or to the replay, what questions can I answer for you about getting your book out this year? If you've been following my journey since about August, I think, of 2018, a couple times a month, I'll jump on Facebook Live, I'll talk book writing, and I'll offer this course. The course originally started out at $18. It went to like $20.18 for the year. It went to $27. It was at $37. It was at $47. You guys, remember all of these times that I've jumped on, I've mentioned a workbook being added to this course. Well, guess what's ready? Almost. I'm like halfway through. And that's it's not even just a workbook, you guys. It's like a manual, like a guide that you use along with this class. That's giving you my notes, like literally the notes that I was reading and sharing and writing from before I hopped on this training call. I'm giving that to you, the manuscript for what it looks like to see this possibility in front of you. A lot of you guys say, oh, AJ, I'm a visual learner. Well, that's the visual component to this class. If you're an audio learner, then the course is an audio course. And so you sit and listen to me coach about 4 ladies through their book writing journeys. One is a horse owner, and she's talking about the lessons she's learned from Ellie, her childhood horse, and helping mothers raising daughters who want to start the writing process for horses. Another is a minister, Minister Wanda B. Smith. She was on the class with us. She just popped on Facebook Live as well. She's using her book to help grow her ministry. Another was a divorcee. Her name was Heather. She's sharing what she learned from her first marriage. Let's see. We had another one of my favorite colleagues. Her name is Andrea, and she is a suicide survivor. So she attempted suicide. It did not work. And she is using that as her stepping stone and her platform to say, oh my gosh, I'm here for a reason. Let me take my story, what I've been through, put it in a process to where people with loved ones who are suffering from those same symptoms that I was, but I survived. Let me put that in a book and teach them what to look out for when you have a loved one who may be dealing with suicidal thoughts. And so now she has content that she can use as a training manual, all because she had all of these ideas. She took time to listen to the course, and now she has a structured process for how to get that into a book. And then, you guys, I share with you about, I think it's about 17 bonus videos just of me talking to you like this, inspiring you. A lot of them were done in my office, so you do get to see the glittery background. You probably can hear me a little bit better, see me a lot better. But I'm sharing tips on how to write your book and what it looks like to make money from your book. One of my books, of course I don't have it on me, it's called Secrets of a Socialprenista. The Socialprenista was my previous business brand and moniker, and I wrote a book sharing secrets of what it takes to run a business. And that book overall brought in about $15,000 extra to my business. And so I share with you guys through these bonus training videos just what that journey looks like and how you can do this too. When it comes to writing a book and sharing your story and telling people what you know and what you've learned and lessons that can help them go to the next level, it's all about you believing that you can do it. It's about you making the decision to do it. Just like I decided to jump on here, sitting in natural sunlight as the sun goes down on this beautiful day outside of Starbucks. I decided to jump on here and to be here for you and to share what I know is true, which is that this journey does not have to be hard. Especially when you have someone who's been there and done it 10 times. You guys, I have 10 books. I got an email from Amazon yesterday that I'm getting one of the biggest royalties that I've received in any of my books. It's coming in a few days. And I double check like, wow, it literally pays to be an author. And I didn't even, other than putting the book on Amazon did the transaction, the operation, getting the book in front of people, selling the book, and actually fulfilling the order. I didn't even have to touch the books, thank God, because it takes like 10 days to get to me. But anyway, that just felt so good. And I know that it's possible for you too if you just make the decision. Come on, decide. 2019 is the year that I write my first best-selling book. I'm excited for you. 2019, say it with me, 2019 is the year that I write my first best-selling book. 2019 is the year I put pen to paper and start to change the legacy that I'm leaving for my family. Oof, did you feel that? 2019 is the year that I finally get paid for what I know in a passive process for profits. Go back and watch the replay and say that with me like 10 times, real slow, till you feel it, till you believe it, because it is possible. And I'm here to tell you that it is. I have clients all over the world who are writing their books with me right now, in person, virtually. They're in this class over at bit.ly/2019writer. And they're getting the results that they want. You guys, I did a testimonial page yesterday for my newly upgraded website I'm so proud of over at thebossof.me. When you get to bit.ly/2019writer, that's my website, you guys. It's just a hidden little link in there. But you'll get to see the updated pages as well as the testimonial pages. And when I looked at, I'm getting chills talking about it. When I looked at like my last 20 clients or so, and I see where they came from, and I remember the hugs and the tears and the can I do this? And I don't know how to do this, AJ. Confessionals and the come to Jesus calls and the moments that they needed to just know that they could do it. And they did it. And now they're successful, even if it's just one little big baby toe forward from where they were. They have their books out, their businesses are started, new websites launched. One of my clients has a state approved training to where people get, I'm crying, y'all, to where people get the continuing education credits for coming to her training. Another started a radio station. Another is the lead speaker for a big national group here in Georgia. Another was flown out to get trained and flown back here to Atlanta to become a part of it was like a sexually abuse chapter of a nonprofit organization. I can't even like go into detail because I don't even remember it all. Another started helping other people start their own nonprofit organizations. Another was doing really well here in Douglasville, getting funds for taking children on educational field trips to back her nonprofit organization. Another is a well-known travel agent to the stars who branched out to do specialized group travel. Another got a job doing just way more youth empowerment than she could ever imagine, helping girls and women step into their destiny. Speaking of destiny, I am Destiny Chaser. I am bragging on my clients because they are phenomenal. These women have been through some things. They met me along their journey. They prayed and asked God what our next steps together would be. They decided to move forward, and now they have changed the legacy that they are leaving for their family. Destiny, is your book out yet, girl? You know it's time. 2019 is the year that God is bringing forth and raising up more authors, you guys. Author, and a lot of people say this and it's so cliche, but the word author has the word is in the word authority, and you have to stand in the authority that God has given you. And you want to be seen as an expert. You want to know that you know what you're talking about. And you want other people to have that same faith and confidence in you as well. Destiny says, yes, I'm working on the cover. Hey, Gail Walker. Congratulations, Destiny. Do you have any questions, girl? I am here. The cover, I would say, is the fun part. However, one of my cousins here in Douglasville, she knew that I was writing a new book. And out of support, she prepaid for it. And so I started to send her covers because I designed my latest cover. I left it in my office. And you just wouldn't even believe how many iterations the cover has had. Oh my gosh. I finally got it though. And I ordered a banner from Vistaprint. My very first like 6-foot+ banner. It's in my office. It's overshadowing everything. And I said, it has my book cover on. And I said, that's the final cover because it's on a banner now. And I've had my book mock-ups done where they use the front and back covers. So I had to commit. I had to finally stop designing and stop sending it in for edits. Y'all, I had some cake. It's sitting back here. Italian cream cake. It's about gone. Or Italian wedding cake, whatever. It was really good. But now it's giving me the hiccups. So anyway, I finally had to commit and say, yes, this is my book. The mock-ups are done. The banner is done. And I keep saying my edits are done, but I keep going back and changing stuff. But I do have people who are waiting. And some new people this month will be getting their copies as well. Destiny says, I can't wait to meet you in real life. Girl! This is me. 24/7, whether we're on camera or sitting in person. And I met another lady. She does a lot of videos as well. She's in Delaware. And we met. And I don't think she could believe, because she came to Atlanta this past weekend. And we met up. And I don't think she could believe that I was the same person that I am on camera. But I'm like, yeah. We're both celebrities. We're both on camera. But I can't wait to meet a lot of you guys as well. Destiny says her book is coming and thank you so much for the push. Oh, that's so exciting. Can you imagine, Destiny? This time next year, March 22nd, 2020, you having that baby. This is not my book, girl. It's not. But you got a baby in your hand. And you're staring at cover, like when y'all new parents have these babies and y'all look because they're so perfect. And then you're trying to see whose eyes he has and whose nose is like and who he smiles like. Girl, that's how it feels to have your book in your hand. It's amazing. It is amazing. I can't wait to get this next book in my hand. I just got to stop doing edits and just finish. Because I tend to go back and be like, was I too judgy on this part? Should I have said this different? Y'all, I'm still people watching as I talk to you. But I actually had this last book edited, and the editor did think I was being judgy, and so I fired her. I was, I had a purpose for my book, and I was making a certain point, and my book won't be for everybody. That's another thing you have to realize when you write books as well. It won't be for everybody, but for those who need it, like Destiny, you're saying thanks for the push. For those who need the push and willing to accept some coaching, then the book is perfect for you. My book number 10 is called Messaging Magic: How to Convert Conversations to Clients, Cash, Checks, and Credit Cards. Y'all know that's my slogan, so I say that every time I jump on here. But anywho, I think that's it. I have shared my heart with you. If you have questions, Destiny, do you have any questions before I go? If you have questions, replay viewers, put them in the comments below. It's still daylight out here thanks to daylight savings, so you can still see me a little, the glare on my glasses. I decided if I'm going to Starbucks, if I'm going back to my office, I just had to get out and get some sunshine today, because I've been working on upgrading my website, the book, and several other projects that has kept me inside, and then I had a little cabin fever, so I had to get out today. So that's what I'm doing. Even though I'm sitting in my car, I'm out. I may go to the park. This is a very park day. Okay, Destiny says no questions for now, so I will leave you with this. Remember, there's someone somewhere waiting on you to be anointed to do business in the earth. Walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs, because it's when you let your light shine, you give others permission to do the same. I am Andrika J. Austin. Destiny says she is so proud of me. Thank you. I am proud to be a part of a community with women like you, Destiny, who are getting the class. She is asking, is the class the same as the last? It's better. It's the same class with extra bonuses. So if you want the bonuses, head over to bit.ly/2019writer. Get your hands on the $97 book writing masterclass. It comes with 17 bonus videos. I've added some new stuff. I found some new videos to add. I was like, oh, that'll be good. And then you have my personal notes from the class for you visual learners who want to go with me step by step through what I was talking through. And I'm giving some extra stuff that I didn't even cover in the training I forgot about. So that is the difference between the training that used to be $18 and the training that's now $97. Same training, new package. Head over to bit.ly/2019writer. Destiny, let me know if you want to get it, or just click the link in the bio. Guys, if you know someone who needs motivation in getting their story out this year, because you know they have a story they need to tell, tag them in the comments. Share me on your page. Introduce me to your friends. I have so many friends, especially at church, who want to introduce me to somebody. Introduce me to your Facebook friends. Introduce me on your page. That's who I want to meet. People who need to write a book, okay? I'm open to dates too, but I want to see you guys get these books done this year, because it's time for your legacy to be built. Until we meet again, my friends, you guys have a phenomenal day. God bless. Bye, y'all.